Hello again. If you're trying to manipulate the mask that we've created a component, you want to manipulate that specific component. I'm going to show you a couple things. Well, actually, I'm most interested to show you what's called a Boolean operation, and that's simply the reduction of a mass by creating a deformation or an absence or a void. So I'm going to show you those things, and that'll be the result of the Boolean operation with a little bit of component editing in there as well. So we take our component again, and just as we did last time, I'm going to make a copy because I want to demonstrate something. Okay. Now I'm going to manipulate this one, which is the original. Notice that everything else is grayscale. And you see a dotted line. That contains the amount of editing to this object and this object only, right? So the first thing I want to do is I want to show you how to create a deformation. So I'm going to draw a rectangle on this surface, right? Any closed polygon, and I'm going to push that surface down just a bit. So I've created now a deformation. Notice it happened in the other one. That's because these are copies, right? So if I went to, this is the component edit piece. If I went to this one and said make unique, so right click, make unique, and then I go back to the original. Now, if I were to create a Boolean operation, and I'll make one real quick and show you what I mean, the Boolean operation would not show in the copy because it's now a unique entity. It's a child and no longer a copy. So here's the Boolean operation. I'm going to create a new geometry, in this case a circle, and I'm just going to draw out that radian. I'm going to extrude that circle. Actually, I'm going to do this slightly differently. I'm going to draw the circle off to the side. Okay, then I'm going to extrude that circle, right? And then using that tool, the selection tool I told you earlier with the triple click, I'm going to move that circle into some sort of overlap, like let's say that, right? Now the way that you Boolean something is you either add or subtract the selection set to the original. So I'm going to select using a crossing window all of that information, right click, and hit Intersect Faces with Model or Selection, either one. Okay, notice that it created a line where previously there wasn't one. I'm then going to delete the parts that I don't want, which is the cylinder and the corner that I was expecting to be deleted. And then now we have taken a bite out of that mass. That is a Boolean operation. Notice it did not happen to the original. I'm sorry, to the copy because I made it unique, only the original. And then also, Boolean operations could be in the form of a through body change. So using this line tool, which is different, as I can make whatever shape or polygon I want. I can also make a scribble like this guy, right? As long as it's closed. That creates a surface. I can then push that surface all the way through to the other side, and now I have a hole. So that is also a Boolean operation. I hope that was of use for you. And again, I'm looking forward to doing many more of these bite-sized chunks of information so that you don't have to commit to an hours-long video or a 10-minute video even. These are 5 minutes or less, intended to give you just what you need for that particular move and to move along. So again, I hope you found it useful. Please share and like, subscribe if you aren't already, and also hit the bell so that you find out when new content's posted. Have a great time. Day, night, evening, whatever.